war, you're going to get one.
What was that? He had enough time for one more play.
He had an opportunity to win that game.
But the referee screwed us. The brother screwed us.
I'm upset, but
the brother screwed us.
At least they fought back and tried.
Only Cowboys game.
You
The
literally.
brother screwed us. The brother screwed us. Yeah, we had one man opportunity for one more play.
Dallas still stinks. Yo, by the way, Kick Dick back here, and welcome to the playoffs. It is time. We got the first game today. What is this? I got the wrong channel on. Hold on. I'm like, what the heck? All right, this is going to be an interesting game. What is going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Hope everybody's doing well. It's going to be... I think this game's going to be a blowout. I'll be honest with you. But, Caster, what's going on? Jason, Zyloves, Steven, Daz, what's up? Tortyville. Thank you guys for being here. Ken James, Bleeding Kelly Green. YJ, thank you for being here. Dennis, my man, Arthur, J-Dog, Mav, what's going on? R Puffin stuff. Thank you, everybody. Anybody I missed, I apologize. They're showing the Panthers coming out. Should be an interesting game. I'll kind of show you guys really quick while I can what I kind of have in this game. So if you look at Polymarket, shout out to Polymarket, they got the Rams at 82%. 82%. I did pick the Rams. I did take the Rams in this, but I expect the Rams to win this game. They already lost to the Panthers once. I can't see them losing again. Now, I hope I'm wrong. I do. I hope I'm wrong. But I got the Rams winning this game. And for now, here's a quick word about Polymarket.
Playoff time is here. Real quick. Polymarket is the revolutionary prediction market everyone is absolutely obsessed with right now. Live and legal in all 50 states, 1-cent fees, instant trades, total control. You're trading against people and not the house. Now, if we check into the Polymarket app, we are going to see that the Eagles are getting a 69% chance to win. You know the Philly crowd is going to be loud, okay? So I'm loaded up big time on the Birds. Yes, Philly's defense is nasty. Offense is clicking. That's who I'm taking. We got to go with the Eagles. No question about it. It's incredible. Everyone's going crazy over it. And the most awesome part, downloading the app with the link below and using my code Philly500 unlocks exclusive early access. Early access plus $10 completely free. No deposit, no card, nothing. Don't miss out and join the revolution.
Shout out to Polymarket. Like I said, the Rams are 82% to win. We'll look at that one later. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting day. Hopefully the Carolina Panthers can win. They got the ball to start the game, and they start at their own 36-yard line. So we'll see if they can win. I would love for them to win today, as long as the Packers win too. Here's a handoff. Dowdle goes for a yard. Dowdle. Yeah, what was Cam Newton coming out? What's happening in Philly? Canola eat pies out here? No! Our Panthers win this one. Yeah, my poll had most 55% of people said the Panthers. Man, I can only hope. What our rooting interest today is obviously Panthers, Packers. That's what you want. All right, 2nd and 9 for the Panthers at the 37. I love playoff football. Here's a throw. Incomplete. So Trent Williams is in for tomorrow. And now they're saying Pearsall will be game time decision. I'd be shocked if Pearsall goes. Williams doesn't surprise me, though, at all. You know? Was Barbie here, the Doll Princess of YouTube? What's going on? And what's going on with you, Logan Motorsports? By the life, what's happening? Ill skills, what's going on? I think the Panthers can pull it off. Yeah, they can. The Panthers can pull it off. Will they? If they would have lost to the Rams earlier in the year, I would have felt better. But we'll see. 3rd and 9. Young, back to pass. Looks, throws, caught, well short of a first down, though. And he's going to be about a yard short. What's going on? Wow, they're going for it on 4th and 1. I don't understand this shit. I wouldn't go for it. Stafford could throw 3 picks. Oh, I could only hope. Dante said, Philly tomorrow, my birthday, man. I'll be 29 and looking for the Birds to get that birthday win, man. You'll get it, man. Happy birthday to you, my friend. 4th and 1, incomplete. He rolls out. What a dumb call. I'm sorry, dude. Why do you do that early in the game? Like I get aggressive, but then there's stupidity. You're right. You're not even on their side of the field. It is a dumb decision. Batman's twin, first super chat of the day. Thank you so much. Shout out to you. Sub 500. Go Birds. We getting that W tomorrow. Hell yeah, we are. Hell yeah, we are. Mitchell and Coop were voted. Yeah, they were. QJ Smith, thank you for the super chat. Why is Kevin Petula so terrible? Because he's a clone of Nick Sirianni. Here's a first down pass to Pakua. Caught. Another first down. Yeah, just let's just let the Rams go half the field. That makes a lot of sense. Stupid decision. Where they at? Who? Bryce is not good enough to not run the ball. I agree. Right? First and 10 at the 29. And Kyron Williams get about 6. So they're already at the 20-some yard line. Why would you give the... Sorry, dude. Matthew, man, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Appreciate that, man. Very generous of you. He says, go Birds. Thanks for the stream, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. 2nd and 5 at the 24. Stafford, play action, looks, dumps it to Pakua, who's going to get a first down up about the 14-yard line. Jesus. Dennis, thank you for the super chat, my man. Appreciate you. He goes, hey, Philly 500, what does the point spread tell you from 3.5 to -6 for the Eagles? Yeah, that's a weird one. That's a weird one. That tells me, I guess it would tell me that what? That people were betting on the Niners and something changed. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. What do you think? Stafford looks, throws, touchdown. It was so stupid decision by Carolina. I don't know, man. That's weird. Really jumped like that much? Danielson, thank you for the super chat. 500. What's good, baby? What's happening, my man? Thank you for the super chat. I assume the Eagles will be wearing their midnight green. That number 12, I don't like him. He's good, though. I mean, to me, Carolina just made it easy. Why would you do that? And the kick is up and good. And like that, the game is over. I didn't like that decision by the coach. I thought it was idiotic. Yeah, a lot of money must have come on. Well, would it be a lot of money come on the Eagles? Or would it be a lot of money come on... Yeah, I guess it would be a lot of money came on the Eagles. So they tried to move the spread. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of money came on the Eagles. Why? I would guess it's because they think Lane's playing. Panthers dressed for their own funeral, right? Yeah, it's too easy. It was a stupid decision, man. You're in playoff football. This ain't the regular season anymore. You can't do that. You can't give Matthew Stafford a short field. You know? So you think the Niners pull? No. I think the Niners lose tomorrow. I think the Niners lose tomorrow. I think Carolina loses. And I think Packers lose tonight. I'm rooting for Carolina. I'm rooting for the Packers, but I don't think it's going to play out that way. Why, when can coaches start making bonehead decisions? Never before did they do this so much. Growing up, I remember more punts of playing field position. They got into this whole analytics thing, and they look at the analytics and says, go for it on this down, go for it on this down, and at this field position. And they just go by what it says. There's no feel for the game. No, he's already got, 3-4 catches? They're going to get absolutely steamrolled. I think the Carolina has to go down and score at least a field goal. Like they got to go down and get at least a field goal right now. Or the Rams are going to kill him. Cam Newton, yeah, he's jealous, dude. Joe, what's going on, man? David Super Chat. Over the second seed debacle, Eagles 825, Niners -2. Yeah, I'm over it. I mean, I said my piece about it. I argued about it, and it's time to move on. But shout out to all the Joels in the chat. We probably got 50 Joels in here. G.I. Joel. We got a platoon of Joels. Philip, thank you for the super chat. Bond not being an all-pro is a joke. Glad Q got it. Yeah, he should have got it. Cam Jurgens shouldn't have. Jordan Davis should have got it. 4 plays, 45 yards, 1:51 for a touchdown. My day's been busy. I'm working on a bunch of sponsorship stuff right now. It's just taking forever. No, what did they say? What did they say about it? Did you drop the L? What? Drop the L and be Joe? I don't know. And there's a return to the 20. Yeah, it is. Panthers coach, we shouldn't even be here. I'm going to max bet every hand. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind being aggressive, taking chances, but it's also stupid, Why give the Rams free 7 points? What up, Wild Bear? Here's Young, looks, throws, caught, gain of about 9. They need to answer. All right, 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3 at the 27. Young hands off. First down, Hubbard. Chuba Hubbard. Taking chances is one thing, but going for it on your own territory, 4th down that early is just asking for it. I know. It's just we go there on the other side, on the descent. 1st and 10 at the 32. Young back to pass, looks, throws over the middle, caught Hubbard, and he's going to get up to the 39. I think it's important for the Carolina Panthers to answer here. 500. What up, my man? Eagles win tomorrow. We play next. It depends how it goes. Most likely, I think the most likely outcome is Chicago. 2nd and 4. Young, back to pass. Look at Getting pressured, gets away, flags fly, he's sacked. You can't win, Rock. I have a weird feeling the Panthers will keep the game close, but the touchdown will kill them. Rams can't stop the run. Panthers can run the ball. They can. Holding Carolina, you got a lineman down. You see it? Get a head count. I think Batulo has brain-eating parasite because how do you see Tank and not use him? Seems suspicious to me. Well, I think in that last game versus Washington, I think they were trying to showcase Tanner McKee for a trade. Yeah, I think you're right, Danielson. What's be our offensive coordinator? Well, Patullo be our... I don't think he will be. I'm just going to be honest. I think he's going to be... I think if they win a Super Bowl, I don't think they're going to fire him. I think they're going to change his position, you know? Patullo will call his best game tomorrow. He needs to. Did you guys see this Brady commercial at the end with the grandma? She should have been an Eagle fan. If she was an Eagle fan, that would have been hilarious. Bill Belichick never looked at analytics. He kicked field goals on 4th and goal and took 3 points, and he also punted on 4th and 1. They won 6 Super Bowls. I think they know what they're doing. Yeah, I mean, I think those kind of calls, like, I think you need a feel for the game, you know? Like if they go for it on 4th and 1 at the Rams 45, I get it. But at your own, like, 37, no, it's stupid. I don't think so. I don't want anything to do with the ball. Yeah, she hit Bray hard. If she was wearing the Eagles jersey, that would have been friggin' funny. You know? Saquon doing Old Spice commercials now. I don't like when our players are doing all these commercials, man. What do you got? 7? Text me. You really think the Panthers are going to win if they don't take chances? Well, I think they got to take chances. I just don't think you have to take stupid chances. Like, I think you have to be calculated somewhat. You know, like, why are you going for 4th and 1 an opening drive at your 30-something years old? You're a 30-something yard line or whatever. I think that's not smart. I don't think that's a calculated risk. I think you got to be a little smarter than that. You know, just taking chances doesn't mean you have to be reckless. Chris, thank you for Super Chat. Pack better win tonight or the Bears win because the bailout ref help. Well, if the Packers win tonight and the Rams win, we play the Rams next week. Here's Young. Throws. He had a man open. He had him open. Is your mom helping you decorate? Yep. She's dusting. Zach Bond needs to step up again. He was such a beast for us everywhere you look and feel. He's somewhere around the... I think Bond has had a great year, to be honest with you. All right, 4th and 9. They're punting. They got to establish the run game, the Panthers. I mean, they're out throwing. Here's the punt. Oh, that's a great punt. Great punt to the 7-yard line, 6-yard line. Great punt. Should have done that the first time. I hope we get some new plays for tomorrow. I mean, I think Carolina's coming out and they're trying to throw the ball. Like, do you know how to coach playoff football, man? You got to establish. The Panthers have to run the ball to win this game. Exactly. They need to stop. This will end 34-6. Panthers out here playing. 500 wears Old Spice. I have before. I'm not gonna lie. I have Old Spice 2-in-1 shampoo. I don't know where it is, but I have it somewhere. Panthers are cooked. I gotta wash that gray right out of my hair. Wow. Offensive linemen's head back in the locker room. Man, I got no problem with it. Stafford 3 for 3 for 40 yards. There's a 2nd and 6. Stafford back to pass. Looks. Throws. Caught. Pagoo makes a move. Gets extra yards up to the 24. He's got 4 catches for 50 yards already. Fuck. I hate Monday Night Wild Card game. Philly 500, what's up, bro? Go Birds. What's going on, my man? No. Is there really is that true, Sadie? I've never heard of it. Tell me about it. Somebody I was watching every day picked the Eagles to win. I was like, they're jinxing us. I think it was on ESPN. Yeah, they probably were. 1st and 10 at the 23. Stafford, hands off. And it's going to go for about 3-4 yards. They look like they're going to... Right now, this game looks like the Rams are going to kill this team. We should go back to 6 teams per conference. I want them to figure out a way to go back to having the top 2 seeds get a bye week. I like when they had the top 2 seeds got a bye. Pakua, man. Jeez. 2nd and 4 at the 29. Stafford, hands off. Close to a 1st down. The Eagles win in a blowout. 49ers 42-10, belts to ass. I like it. Panthers probably the worst team to make the playoffs. Yeah, I think they are. I mean, I don't even think they have a winning record, right? Kevin, what's going on? He said, hey, Philly, Kevin Heather from Lincoln, Nebraska here. What is the hate real against the Eagles? I just saw Purdy play his last game. He was sad, and this week he's a beast. What's going on, Go Birds, fake people? I don't know, man. I don't even pay attention to it. You know, it's crazy. 3rd and 1. Panthers need a stop. Oh, they're going to get it. Big stop by the defensive line. They needed that. Let's see if the Rams act stupid too or they punt. Rams punt. See, Rams are smart. I'm not sure. I'm sure he'll be in at some point. When if it comes to the Birds, are you going to have to contain... You're going to have to contain Calkins? Who? Patulo, I got a great new play. It's delayed handoff up the middle in a shotgun. Yeah. We're going to see the vaunted, historic prevent offense tomorrow. I hope not. Here's a punt, and it's going to bounce and roll to the 19-18 yard line. Panthers need to start running the ball now. I don't know. I don't know where Pumper is. $3,500. Take off the hat. Immediately it resembles 49ers colors too much. Don't jinx it. I'm not going to jinx the team. Don't worry. All right, let's see what I got here. It doesn't really match. This doesn't really match, but close enough, I guess. Is that better for you? What'd you miss? Panthers got opening drive, went for it on 4th and 1 in their own territory, didn't get it, gave the Rams a really short field, and they scored a touchdown. That's pretty much it. Is it a Seattle Seahawks? No. That's Eagles. I would never wear a Seattle Seahawks. Anything. There you go, Jay Steiner. William, what's going on? Clay, what's going on, man? I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, matches the Panthers. I wasn't even thinking about it, to be honest. Did you ever hear Dr. Marvel movie might be 3 hours before? No. Is that true? They're better off making it like a series. I don't want to sit and watch 3 hour 45 movie. I definitely don't. I wasn't really dressing for colors of any teams today. I was just wearing what was clean. That's crazy. I think the Avengers I think it's all pretty much sucked for the last few years anyway. So I don't know if I'm even going to watch it. Chris Miller, David Super Chat. Phil, you going to watch the movie Primate? I have no idea. I've never heard of it. What it's about? A bunch of like monkeys beating everybody up or something? Young first down gets sacked. I was wearing a gray and black plaid. Oh, okay. Panthers have home field now because every team that won their division gets... Yeah, exactly. You watch Godzilla movie? I don't remember if I've seen the new one. Yeah, that's what it sounded like. No, I mean, I'll probably watch it one day. I'm not going to go to the movie theater for it. The monkey was fountain pen get rabies into... yeah, I'll probably watch it. I'm not going to lie. Young throws, and he's going to get about 15 yards. It's going to be third and about, what, third and 8, something like that. Panthers took a sack on that first play. Third and 8. I made a red, white Eagles jacket because of the red hat. Oh, very cool. Feel for watch a viewing because the heads are about. I know. It's over for them. They should go on vacation. Third and 8 at the 21. Young back to pass. Looks, throws, caught, first down. They needed that first down. That was a 2nd and 19. Now come back and start establishing this run. The Indiana Hoosiers could beat the... I do like that movie Hoosiers. Classic. Man, if they could upset the Rams, would that be the shit? All right, 1st and 10. 1st and 10 at the 32. Rams show blitz, they back off. There's an audible. Play action, Young. Looks, nothing there. They're going to throw it away. Thanks, Jinx. My daughter bought me a nice new Eagles jacket for my... Oh, very cool. The Avengers movie was not good because it didn't do the last couple of them. Oh, they didn't? I mean, I like the Spider-Man, but I think everything since then I haven't cared for. I thought the what the hell was not bad, but I forget what the name of it was. So that's how good it was. Etienne on the handoff for couple. I'm surprised Carolina isn't trying to run it more Dowdle and Hubbard. Yeah, it seems like they thought they could catch the Rams off guard by coming out throwing. I don't know. Panthers are, they are. How do you want the Rams to lose, go and beat Seattle, and the Eagles have home field for the championship game? Yeah, I know. That's the thing that you go back and forth on. Because if the Rams, you kind of want the Rams to do your dirty work for you. You know, if the Rams win, most likely they're going to, unless Packers win, yeah. If the Rams win and the Bears win, Bears play the Eagles and then the Rams go to Seattle. But I don't know. We're going to go on the road no matter what, I think. I meant to say that was the last couple of Marvel movies has not been good because of Russo. But yeah, well, that makes sense. KSF, thank you for the super chat. Calling it, Young intercepts his own throw for a touchdown. Jeez. Where did I buy this hat? The Eagles website. We're getting away with the tush push while other teams are starting to run it. Yeah, because teams have stopped it a couple times and caused turnovers. So the Eagles have kind of backed off of it some. Yeah, Lane, I don't know if he's going to play or not. I really don't know. I think it's really up in the air. Big Mix, what's going on? Dallas plays at 5. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They have dinner reservations in Cancun at 5. That's where they're going to be. Eagles website, Mav. Eagles going to smoke the Panthers if the Packers can win. Well, yeah, but the Panthers win. We got 897 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hit that like. Make sure you subscribe. Let's roll. Panthers need to get going. All right, they got a big third down here, I believe. Third and 6. Third and 6 at the 35. He's going to run another slant, isn't he? Young, back to pass, looks, get pressure, throws, caught, first down. He got it. So I just celebrated my 49th birthday on Wednesday. I've been at Dingbat Nation for 10 months. Shout out to you, William, and happy birthday. 49 years old, less than a year away from 50. That's crazy, right? Enjoy the last year, man, because it's all downhill from here. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Cowboys play Tuesday night. Yeah. 500, weren't those Eagles end zone last week a thing of beauty, old 19s? Yeah, it was great. I loved it. Here's that. There you go to McMullen. Better hide all the chickens because when they play tomorrow, Mark is going to try sacrificing record breaking. Oh, I know he is. Mark's whole life depends on the Eagles losing now. He is so nervous because he knows what's about to happen. First down. They're driving. First and 10 at the 44 of the Rams. How about that? Getting back in this game. Come on, Young. First and 10 at the 44. Young, back to pass, looks, gets pressure, throws over the middle, intercepted. Ah, you idiot. Clark, thank you for the super chat. Was my 40th birthday yesterday. How you doing? Happy birthday to you, my man. Happy birthday. Interception. Damn, they're gonna get killed. It's a bad pass. Oh, he stopped running. Personal foul on the Panthers. Panthers pass. This game's gonna be bad. Yeah, receivers stop running. And the ball bounces right to Durant. This is your team. Yeah, Cowboys play on Christmas next year. First and 10 at the 48 of the Panthers. Here's a handoff. Williams gets up to the 40. I have a feeling this game's going to be a blowout. Bryce Young straight. The receiver stopped running. Stafford is 4 for 4 for 52 yards and a touchdown. Second and 2 at the 40. Stafford play action. Oh, shit. He's going to be on a screen to the tight end. One-handed catch. He's going to catch at the 30 down to the 25-yard line. Jeez. They needed like 4 turnovers at a pick 6 to beat the Rams this season. Not going to happen. This one is over. Yes. Right now, this is early over. Yeah, this looks over. If they go up 2 scores, how the frig is Carolina going to get back in it? The one thing that Carolina needed to keep it close, man. And they needed to run the ball, control the clock. And they came out throwing. I don't understand the game plan for the Panthers. First and 10 at the 25. End of the first quarter. Jeez. It don't look good. Yeah, it's crazy. Both these teams are ass. Tampa would have been a better game. Yeah. Don't feel bad. Our Eagles have the 3rd highest 3-and-out rate in the NFL. Our Eagles are staying home after tomorrow too. My Eagles are going to win. Will they stay home? I don't know. It depends. I mean, the Packers got to win tonight for the Eagles to stay home. So you think the Commanders are making a Philly mistake, making quarterback coach the offensive coordinator? I didn't know they did that. Maybe. I would have kept the guy they had. I don't know why they got rid of him. Yeah, Philly. I agree. You know, but here's the thing. If the Rams win, you kind of got to go for Chicago. Because if the Rams win and the Packers win, you're not playing the Packers, you're playing the Rams. If the Rams win, you want to play in Chicago. You got to want to go to Chicago and play, and then hopefully the Rams take care of Seattle. If you're in the playoffs, you need to play the best hand you have, and Carolina is a running game. They are trying to pass like the Rams. They play into Rams strength. To me, it's like the Panthers don't know how to play playoff football. They come out throwing and doing stupid things. Sub Philly 500, man. Bryce Young is terrible. Hard for me to imagine he's a Heisman Trophy winner. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's how it goes in college, though. Did you see the playoff hype video? I like it, but last year no, I didn't see it. I do too, Andrew. I think if Carolina allows another touchdown, I think it's over. Bald Eagle, thank you for the super chat. Panthers throwing. C. Young threw on him last time. Yeah. It's because he threw on him last time, so they come back trying to do it again. Playoff football is different, though. It's not regular season football. You need to control the clock. You need to not turn the ball over. You don't want to give the team, you want more possessions than the other team. Panthers with 2 turnovers in the first quarter, laughed my ass off. Yeah, essentially. Chris Melnick, thank you for the super chat. The NFL's rigged if they allow the Rams, 49ers, Seattle to win the NFC Conference and Denver Chargers win the AFC because Super Bowl is in California this year. Huh, I didn't think about that. 2nd and 4. Williams going to be short. And thank you, Chris, for the super chat. That's an interesting thing. I didn't know that. I didn't think about that. Panthers O-line is trash. Is this the right score, Philly? Yeah, 7-0 Rams. I want the Rams at home, Philly. I'm not scared of Seattle. I'm scared of us. Well, you might get it. 3rd and 2. Pakua first down at the 10. The Rams are definitely going to win. The question is what's going to happen in that other game? We do things as far as coaching everybody else trashes us, then they do exactly what we do on our thought. I know, right? It's true. 1st and goal at the 10. Stafford, handoff. Williams is going to get to about the 5-yard line. There's a single team in the playoffs that scares me except for us. Yeah, I agree with that. That being said, you still want things to pan out in the perfect way for you. Muscletron, member for 27 months. Thank you so much. Philly, way to take it to the mother humping Seals this week. You called it with JD this season and made Seals eat crow. Jordan Davis should have been on the AP list with Q and Coop. Go Birds. Winers are going to Cancun. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that, Muscletron. Shout out to you. Here's a quick pass to Pakua. Breaks tackles. Touchdown. Wow. 2nd touchdown for Pakua. He broke like 3 tackles. Carolina's in trouble. You don't think that the Rams played their starters last week because they wanted to play the Panthers? Thank you, go after yourself. Delgado, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. Philly, crazy part is tonight you have the Rams blue right now. I didn't think about I don't think about other teams' colors, you know. If it was the Eagles game, I get it. Yeah. Either way, if we're going to the Super Bowl and winning, we have to be whoever's in front of us, no matter the path. Playoff hype view, acknowledge we're Super Bowl. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's of course. Still, like I said, you still want the best path to work out for you. Why root against or not care for the most favorable path? I don't understand that. It's hard enough to win. It's hard enough to repeat. Justin Douglas gifting 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Whoever gets them, welcome to Dingbat Nation. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, Panthers are cooked. This game, I could end this stream right now and literally come back at 5 and we've got the final score of this game. That's how bad this game is. I'm glad in a way that they're getting rid of this game first because I think this is the worst game this weekend. I thought this would be the worst game. So did you hear that Matt Patricia is going to interview by the Cowboys? Oh, one can only hope. Nakua is going to have like 300 receiving yards at this point. One of the best. Oh yeah, I think he is the best receiver in the league. I would put him 1. I agree this should be the first game. So if it's ugly, then 2 should be better going forward. Yeah. Well, the next game's a pretty good game. Then you got the Jags-Bills game's a very interesting game tomorrow. And then you have Eagles-Niners. Of course, you know that's going to be great. And then even the Sunday night game is kind of interesting. And then the Monday night game, I don't know what to expect of that. So I think this is the worst game. I think this game was most likely going to be the biggest blowout, and they did the right thing. Get rid of it quick. I want the easiest path. How do we know Seattle will be in the championship through a divisional round? I don't know that they will be. I think if the Rams, if let's say things play out and the Rams win, the Bears win, the Eagles win, I think the Rams are going to beat Seattle. So I think they beat Seattle, and I think the Eagles beat the Bears. So I think then we get the NFC Championship game against the Rams at home, which was my prediction all year. Steelers-Texans game could be ugly, probably just low scoring. Yeah, it's got some interesting angles, though, to it, right? Aaron Rodgers is in his last game. Can the Texans in that defense, can they finally win a playoff game? So there's some interesting elements in that game. This one I felt like going to be a blowout. Rocky, thank you for the super chat. McVay play calling is fire. It is. Always. I want Eagles-Texans Super Bowl. That would be nice. So you think the Rams offense is better than the Eagles? Yes. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say, like, if you're asking me talent-wise, I think we got talent. I just think they got the better offensive coach. Stafford's pretty damn good, too. I'd rather play the Rams first and then the easier game, Chicago or Seattle in the championship. Well, you can't play Chicago in the championship game. There's no possible way to play Chicago in the championship game, I don't believe. So the question is, do you want the Rams home round 2, or do you want Seattle, or do you want the Rams home round 3? Hopefully. 2nd and 7. Young, getting pressured, runs, rolls out, looks, throws, caught up at the 48. Green Bay will beat the Bears. Well, then you're going to play the Rams. Then we'll be playing the Rams next week. Yeah, I can't wait either. Yeah, he does. Yeah, Seattle, we could very well play them. That's a tough place to play, man. First and 10 at the 47. They really need to score. Young looks, throws, caught up at the 33-yard line. 500 billion coming for the meats. Billion? Patullo should really study the way McVay and Shanahan run their offenses. Dude has no idea what he's doing, right? We're not losing to them. I don't think we're losing to them. As far as I'm concerned, 31 other teams got a better offensive coordinator. I'm not going to argue. 1st and 10. Panthers driving, trying to keep this a game at the 33 of the Rams. Here's Young going to throw it again. Throws. Caught at the 11-yard line. McMillan. Get you out of here. Nice catch. We would prefer, I think, Carolina, right? It's hard to say. Young at the 10, hands off. Hubbard to the 3-yard line. If the Eagles get trucked tomorrow by a banged-up Niners, you think Patullo can? I do. Well, Skip's becoming sometimes a smart man. Not all the time. He said that last year, too. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3 at the 4. Young getting pressure, throws, incomplete. So how do you feel about the Eagles, Bills-Eagles Super Bowl, and we go back-to-back being Mahomes and Sean? I feel great about it. I like the matchup. 3rd and 3. Third and 3. I think this is 2-down territory, by the way. I don't think you can settle for a field goal here. You're down 14. I'd run this on 3rd down because I'm going for it on 4th. No, Young going to throw. Looks, throws. Pass interference, man. That's PI. Okay, they called it. I was going to say. Philly, were you to draft one quarterback, Peyton or Brady? I prefer Peyton. I'll take Brady. I love Peyton, but I'm taking a guy that wins in the clutch. That was a Ringo special. That was a Ringo special. He was all over him. As much as I know about football, I want to prove Cowboy fans wrong and be in the same back-to-back Super Bowl title discussion. Me too. So do you feel like no? I feel pretty good about the Eagles tomorrow. Actually, I have a good feeling about tomorrow. First to go at the 1. They need this bad. Young under center, hands off Hubbard, touchdown. Am I supposed to go for the Panthers? I don't know who I'm supposed to go for. There's good things for either one. They needed that. You know, it's a shame they spotted the Rams 7 points. 500, good afternoon. Hope all's good. What's going on, Big Mike? It doesn't matter who we play. Our EBT defense will win a Super Bowl and $240 million. Offense will come along for the ride. I think you're right. I think you're right. Should be 7-7. Yeah, if the Panthers were smart. So your point is up and good. 14-7. You pray. See, the thing is, if the Rams win, they're going to most likely have to go to Seattle. I love them to go into Seattle and win. I think they're the only team besides the Eagles that can do that. So I really don't care who wins this game, to be honest. Panthers all the way, Rams are always a close game. They are. I fear the Rams in the playoffs more than Sam Darnold, so let's go Panthers. See, I think if the Rams win, and let's say the Bears most likely win, the Rams go to Seattle. Eagles go to the Bears. I think the Eagles will go up to Chicago and win. I think the Rams will go to Seattle and win. I don't know why that damn burger looks so freaking good. I know it's not that good because the commercials, the food always looks better. But damn. The Rams ain't shuts down Puka. Stafford struggles. Not very many people shut down Puka, though. Need the Panthers to win. See, now if the Panthers win, you need the Packers to win. Because otherwise, if the Bears win and the Panthers win, the Panthers go to Seattle. And the Eagles play the Bears anyway. So you really need, if the Rams are going to lose, you really need the Packers to win. Don, thank you for Super Chat. You're wearing Panthers colors, you know? Nah. I mean, people have told me, Don, but wasn't really my intention. Philly start packing for Cancun. Nah, you guys could pack yourselves. We don't do your packing for you. Still, if I'm being a dick, and drop a Super Bowl 59 watch party replay. Hell, drop the whole postseason, please. All right, I will. Let's win the first before we take in the next game, one game at a time. Now, we're not playing. I mean, we could talk about it. We're not playing. You know, it's not like we're going to affect the outcome. As long as the Eagles aren't overlooking, I think it's fair game. Maybe. It's got to be natural. You got the same one for Christmas? That's cool. That's awesome. I don't know what this fucking guy's talking about. Your wife said it would be a good time to stop drinking and gambling in the kids. That's where her mom and dad said you're going to work at Circle K season 20. I have no idea what the frig you're even talking about, dude. I don't know what. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. I can't even get offended. I love when people put stuff that I can't even read and I don't even understand what the hell they're talking about. Like, I'm too dumb to get offended by it. I don't even know what you're talking about. It sounds stupid. It sounds like stupid shit to me. It sounds like a 7-year-old right now. Stop drinking and gambling. What the frig are you talking about? I don't know what the frig he's talking about. What the frig is he talking about? First and 10 at the 35. Stop your drinking and gambling. I don't even drink. Even in the song. Sometimes I just get some of the craziest shit. Like, I don't know what they're even talking about. Some shit. That shit cracked me up, man. They think I get offended. I'm laughing my ass off because I'm like, I don't know what this guy's talking about. Something about Obamacare drinking. What the fuck? I love it. No, yeah. That guy's really losing my man. Oh, let me see my. Sometimes it doesn't show up on the stream software I use. Let me see if I can find it. 2nd and 10 for the Rams. Man, I don't see it. I don't think it came through. Another flag. I don't see it, my friend. I'm sorry. It's not showing up in either spot. Nick, they were super chat. You really do get the craze. I do, man. I do. Rams, another flag. I get some crazy shit. I don't even know what they're talking about. And I actually try to be nice about it, but something about Obamacare. What the? I don't know. Oh shit! Hey, Philly, you the man. Keep doing what you do. Go Eagles. Thank you, my man. Appreciate it. Momentum does seem to be swinging a little bit. 2nd and 15. You need a sack now. Stafford back to pass. Looks, throws. Oh, he's got a friggin' man wide open. Tight end wide open inside the 35. Higbee was wide open. Salim, thank you for the super chat, my man. Rain, sleet, or snow, the Eagles are right, trained to go. Hell yeah. Thank you for the super chat, my man. I agree. Wide open. First and 10 at the 34. Here's a handoff. Comrade, thank you for the super chat, man. He goes, remember when we destroyed the 49ers and won Super Bowl? Yeah. Well, we didn't win a Super Bowl, but we did destroy the 49ers. So listen to the song Go Birds by... Okay. I'll have to remember to do it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Shadowfall. Captain, thank you for the super chat. You Obama, I'm Obama, we are Obamacare. I get it. I don't know what I don't even know what he's talking about. That was some funny shit. $500. I heard somewhere that Lane is dealing with mental health stuff. It's not his foot anymore, but or acting like it's his foot. Yeah, I heard that rumor too. I don't know how true it is, but I did hear that too. Stafford back to pass. Looks, throws, caught, and it's going to be short of a first up at the 29 by Minakua. Third down coming. What do you think the Eagles' biggest strengths are to help them make it to the Super Bowl? I think experience. I think they've been there, done that. So I think that's a big factor. That would be the first thing. 3rd and 3. Stafford is 8 of 8, by the way. Big third down. Up at the 28. Panthers need like a sack. Stafford back to pass. Looks. Throws to the... Adams out of bounds. Throwing out of bounds. 4th down. They pushed him out of bounds. Good call. See that? The Rams are going to kick the field goal. The Rams aren't taking stupid chances because it's the playoffs. You got to be smart. You got to take the points here. Here's the kick. Right down the middle. That's what I said, dude. $31-7. Watch them get quiet after they take the L. Oh, yeah. The Panthers need to go down. If the Panthers could somehow get 7 by half, even 3 would be good. But if they need points before the half. So this is what I'm saying. Like, why did you come out and give them that short field like that when they're the better team? So if Lane doesn't play, we get to use all the excuses the 49er fans use. Kidding. Yeah, I know. So if we fire KP, who do you know? I like McDaniels, like the former Miami coach. I think it's really interesting that the Lions immediately called him up, but I think he would do a great job with the Eagles. So I would say him. But I don't think Mike McDaniels is going to be around long. Yeah, Kingsbury would be good too. But you need somebody that's going to, it's going to maximize the talent you have. I want the Bears to win because we can beat the Niners, get Chicago at Chicago, and get the Rams at home in the NFC Championship. Yeah, I know. I kind of see it that way too. Eastside says, 500, why do you want the Panthers to win? We need them to beat Seattle. I don't know that I want them to win, I'm kind of back and forth. Like, do I want to play on the road in Chicago, I guess, or do I want to play in Seattle? And that's the question. I don't know why. I mean, I think if the Rams win, then you have to go for the Bears tonight. You do. You got to go for the Bears. Because I don't think the Packers are going into Seattle and winning. Seattle could beat the Rams, but I think the Rams have the best chance to beat Seattle. Them and the Eagles. All right, here we go. ETN is now on there. He gets 17. What's up, Mama? Yeah, big drive. For who do you think I have? The AFC is so open. I have no idea. Like, I have no idea what to expect in the AFC. I'm really, I kind of think it's going to be Buffalo in a weird way. If Green Bay wins, they could easily beat Seattle. Darnold, not Bill. Well, yeah, I mean, Darnold's the big question. I don't know if I believe Green Bay could win, though. There you go. There's Donald. There you go. Run his ass, man. I mean, Green Bay could beat him. I can't say that. If Green Bay goes into Chicago and wins, they got a fighter's chance. 500, you realize that if we have McDaniel on the team, and if Nick pulls some shit and gets fired, then McDaniel would be head coach. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, but I don't think that would happen. Nick's got too much rope. Here's a handoff, throttle. He's gonna lose, maybe get half a yard. I feel the NFL should not be allowing other teams to pick other coordinator coaches when they're still playing, going in the playoffs. Right? I agree. I don't think that teams should be allowed to hire coaches until after the season. I do. $3,500. Jay Glazer just reported Lane Johnson is dealing with some pain and swelling in his injured foot. Says Lane is a game time decision versus 49ers. Yeah, I heard he was a game time. I didn't know it was because of that. I wouldn't be surprised if he sits another week. Young going to 3rd and 2. Oh, Hubbard dropped it. You can't drop that ball, Hubbard, on 3rd and 2. He had plenty of room. Roll Philly Dog David Super Chat. McDaniels and Vic don't like each other. That's not true. That is not true. The players that didn't like Vic were the defensive players like Jalen Ramsey. I don't know why people keep saying that. It had nothing. That has nothing to do with them not liking each other. It had to do with some of the players didn't like them. That's a false narrative. Here's the punt, and it's going to roll to the 12, 11 yard line. Jeez. Hey, Philly, Patriots for the AFC, Drake, May, so smooth. It very well could be. The question is what's Drake going to do in the playoffs? You know, it's different ballgame now. Yeah, they do. Panthers look like the team that's just happy to be here. That's who they look like to me. That's why we need the Rams to win, because it's very, very hard to win Seattle. But because they're division rivals, yeah, that's anyone's game. Eagles have never beat Seattle in the. Well, we've beaten Seattle in Seattle before, just not recently. Yeah. Nah. I don't know anything about a shot. I thought it was pretty mutual, respectful parting. I think they're fine. I don't think that's going to be a problem. But I think McDaniel's going to end up in Detroit. Problem is when you play as long as we do, all the coaches get tied up. See if the Rams get points before the half. Thank you, Logan Motorsports. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. How great would it be the entire NFC West on the way to Super Bowl win? NFC East plays NFC West next season too. Yeah, it'd be cool. Why do everyone think the Eagles won the game? Nobody thinks that. Nobody thinks that. But you can't talk about round 2 unless you're assuming your team won. Otherwise, what's the point of talking about round 2? Nobody's saying that the Eagles already won. Nick wanted to leave because he wanted to be closer to his home. He wanted to be closer to his family because of his age. And then there were some of the defensive players that weren't happy with him. So that's why they agreed to part ways. Remember, Vic wanted to go to Philly the year before, but Jonathan Gannon screwed everything up. Second and 6. Stafford, you need to throw an interception right now. Incomplete. Matt, thank you for Super Chat. He goes, number 1, Philly. Number 2, Obi. Thank you, Matt. That's so kind of you, man. Daniel's a fun about you, man. Oh, man, thank you, man. Appreciate you. You guys are too kind today. Big third down. Big third down right now. 3rd and 6. Oh, that's all false start. Oh, they took a timeout. Wow, I thought he was offsides. So you were about Kellen Moore poaching some Eagle staff free agents? I haven't really thought about it. I guess it's possible. Panthers they got to get a stop, you know. Follow you make football real fun, man. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. I live in North Carolina, and my in-laws are the biggest bandwagon Panthers fans. They haven't had anything to cheer about in a long time. Third and 6. Come on, they need a stop. Stafford back to pass. Look it. Got all day to throw deep. He's got a man wide open, and he overthrew Devontae Adams. He had him. Oh, he overthrew him. Daniel Son, thank you for Super Chat. Look at extra handsome today. At your name, 906 told me. Thanks. I'll take it, Daniel Son. He had him wide open down the sideline, and he just overthrew him. All right, they got a punt from their 16. You get a chance for a field position here. He's going to fair catch at the 3rd. He fumbled it! He fumbled the ball! While NTN fumbled the fair catch. And the Rams are going to have it. Rams get the ball. That's fucking idiot. See, that's what I'm saying. This team looks like they're just like happy to be in the playoffs. Follow you being a great sport. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that. Oh, I hit him right in the face. That's a bad. That ball hit him right in the face. Let's go Bears! Let's go, Bears. So you game 5. All right, man. I hear you. That's how you lose football games, man. Hello. Hello. Miami. This one's over. I'm ready for the next game. I tell you right now, if the Rams win, I'm going for Chicago. I'm going for Chicago. I want the Rams to go do our dirty work up in Seattle. I understand you want the Panthers to win, but there's no way the Panthers win in Seattle. No, I agree. I hear you. I hear you. Here's a first down. Panthers ain't winning this game. If the Rams score a touchdown here, this game's over. I've been going back and forth on our offensive coordinator situation. We will never get anyone long-term because of the talent on our team. Always going to be a shortstop for a coach and a great chance to elevate. Yeah, I mean, at some point, that's why I'm saying, like, some point you just need to like make Hurts the de facto offensive coordinator, and whoever comes in kind of works with what he wants. I mean, how many coaches has he seen? He probably could take a lot of different things from different coaches that he likes and do his own thing. I don't think anyone's scared of the 49ers turn. Only we're scared of KP. I agree. This is what happens when you have an 8-win team in the playoffs. Yeah, that's true. Why am I scared of Seattle? I'm not scared of Seattle. But if you say, would you rather play the NFC Championship game at home? Or would you rather play it on the road? I'd rather play it at home. So it doesn't matter. It could have been the 49ers who was the 1 seed. I don't care who the 1 seed is. I just want them to lose so we get the game at home. Because the game at home increases the Eagles' chances significantly of winning. Yeah, it's definitely our game to lose tomorrow at home. Tomorrow, I agree. Seattle ain't ready. Well, I have big questions about their quarterback. You know, and if they got to play the Rams, I think the Rams are going into Seattle and winning. That means if you beat Chicago in Chicago, which I think will happen, you're going to play the Rams in Philly. And I think the Rams are the better team than Seattle. So we haven't won in Seattle in a long time. Yeah, Panthers look like the team that isn't ready for playoff football, that has never been there, kind of glad to be there, and they're not ready for the moment. That's what they look like to me. I don't know what to make of the AFC. Like I look at the AFC and I'm like, I have no clue how that's going to turn out. I think this is such a wide open playoffs year. All right, first the 10 Rams. At the 26, Stafford back to pass looks. Going to do a screen back to Williams. Williams going to get to the 25, the first down, up to the 15, but there's a flag down, probably a hold. So they have the Packers beating the Bears, the Rams beating the Panthers. Yeah, that means next week we play the Rams, and the Packers will play Seattle. And Seattle's probably going to play on Saturday night. Blocking the back, Rams. If I look at history, NFL Town Philly is a death sentence for opposing teams. I know. I was listening to Dick Vermeil. I was listening to Merrill Reese, And he was saying that in the playoffs, the home team wins 77% of the time. That's ridiculous. Jags Broncos are almost a mirror image of each other. Good defenses, but quarterbacks that can make mistakes. Yeah, well, that's the thing. A lot of those quarterbacks, you just don't know how they're going to react in the playoffs. First and 20 at the 36. The Rams looked like they jumped, and they didn't call it. That looked weird. Now wait and see how in history, it's crazy, right? So the Panthers had to play a perfect game. So much for that. I think the game plan was stupid. I think they came out and they wanted to. I think they thought they were going to catch the Rams by coming out throwing, and I think it's a mistake. Hello, Philly. 500. Great super chat, Bubby, and let's go Birds. Great super chat. What do you mean? I missed something? No, I don't see anything. Second and 13. Here's another handoff. Rams playing for a field goal. Look, the Rams will play. If you're the Rams right now, you have no problem kicking a field goal here, because you get the ball to start the second half. So the Rams are going to play smart. The smart thing is to play it safe, kick the field goal, get the ball to start that second half, and then go on a drive and win it. 27-17 Eagles. I missed it. Who's fighting? They went away. Hey, Phil, Kevin and Heather, Lincoln, Nebraska here. If the Rams win, we're taking Dallas and Cancun on Tuesday. Our bad Dallas in the 5th. Why sport? What sport are they playing this time? They're playing golf. Playing golf. 3rd and 12. Stafford looks, throws, caught. Higbee. Short. What's going on, Michael Joseph? How are you? 4th and 3. Is it going to go for it or kick a field goal? I kick a field goal here. Panthers call a final timeout. So Panthers are trying to keep time on the clock. Looks like the Rams are going to go for it. Are they going to go for it, or they're going to just try to draw them all sides? If it was me, I would kick the field goal. I would go up 20, and then I would get the ball back in the second half. But they're going for it. Father David Super Chat, my man. He goes, Jalen Hunt might struggle with Trent Williams. It's a great test for him, though, isn't it? Philly at 500. If the Packers beat the Bears, who do we play if we beat the Niners? The Rams or Panthers. The winner of this game. Stafford goes for it on 4th and 3. Looks, throws. Incomplete! Incomplete. Idiots. Idiots. Big Panthers stop. I'd have kicked the 3 points. You go up 20-7 and you get the ball to start the half. I don't understand this analytics bullshit. Good play by Williams. He knocked the ball down. Rams are from. Now, Panthers need to go down and score. Stafford's crying about something. Yeah, I agree. I think you kick that field goal, you're one drive away from burying this team. Now you give them life. It's only a 10-point game right now. Here's a handoff, Dowdle. Yeah, he's young. Yeah, the Rams are letting them hang. Panthers are being... I don't know. Panthers, you got to push it a little. You need at least 3. If I'm the Panthers, I want 3. 2nd and 10. Young goes deep. Oh, man, he's all over him. Flag. Ooh, they're going to call it. Wow, I didn't think that was a flag. I thought they both were fighting for it. Well, that's a big penalty. Oh, he's all over him. Never mind. He's all over him. Oh, yeah, he's all over him. Yeah, Ringo's special. He is a Ringo special. I don't know if that I would have called PI. I think I'd have called holding. I would have probably called a hold on that. I don't know about PI because I don't know how close the ball was. But the Panthers are going to take it. All right, 1st and 10 at the 47. Young looks, throws. He's got a man caught. The 25 down to the inside the 20. What a throw that was. See how stupid the Rams were to not kick that field goal? You gave this team life. 3,500. Will we beat the Rams by running the ball, Saquon, and the Panthers need running game? I agree. $53 seconds left. Young looks, throws to the end zone. Oh, that's a penalty. That looked like a penalty. Yeah, it is buns. Panthers. Kicking Geese says, if they score a touchdown, it's gonna get interesting. Rocky David Super Chat. I hate that Nick can't call plays, shaking my head. Me too. Yeah, I thought that was PI. He grabbed his one arm. 2nd and 10 at the 16. Young, looking, throws away. He just throws it away. Big third down. Yeah, you should have ran it on 2nd down there, right? You want to kill clock. You don't want to give them ball back. All right. So the Rams, let's see the Panthers play the run here to try to force the Rams to use a timeout and kick 3, or are they going to go for it? I say you be aggressive here. 3rd and 10. Young, back to pass, looking, game pressure, rolls out, he runs, he's going to keep it, going to get a 1st down. Touchdown, Carolina! Wow. We got a game. All because, in my opinion, the Rams didn't take the field goal. Wow. This is crazy, man. Wow. I mean, I'll say this about Carolina. You're losing the turnovers. You haven't done shit. They should be blowing you out, and you're only down, 3 after the extra point? That's crazy. See, I think the Rams made a big mistake not kicking that field goal. I mean, this game should be 31-0. I mean, they got how many? 3 turnovers. They haven't done anything, and the Rams haven't been able to score touchdowns. If the Seahawks lose, who's hosting the NFC Championship game? It would probably be between the Eagles and the Bears. It just depends who the other teams that wins. If the Seahawks win or Seahawks lose, then the second seed would have home field, and if they lose, 3rd team would have home field, and it goes down. Carolina wins if they get a turnover 2. They're in it. I mean, to me, this should be a blowout. Oh, look at this guy. And this loser 500 wants to go to Chicago on a road playoff game instead of home game against the Rams. The Italian meatball knows nothing about football. Well, you know what, David? I just leave. If you don't like what I have to say, just leave. You don't need to be here. I won't miss you. Just leave. Go somewhere else. I mean, what do you want me to tell you? I hate knuckleheads like you. Assholes. Because you have literally listened to nothing I said. Nobody said I was rooting to play Chicago in Chicago. You should talk to the coach. The asshole coach decided to give away the second seed. Don't blame me. But if you don't like me, leave. Just leave. I'll live. I'll survive. It'll be all right. I'll survive. Just go. See ya. Bye. Later. Love when you people could chat for her just to complain about being here. Yeah, just go. Nobody's holding a gun to your head to be here. Go talk to a girl or something. Go do something with your life. All right, here we go. Stafford looks. Caught. Adams up at the 48. No, I ain't messing with me. Take a shit, dude. If I've ever the best content, bros, up here, thank you, my man. I don't know how they're already in field goal range. Well, they're not in field goal range yet, but they're getting there. Stafford, 10 of 14, 137 yards, a touchdown. Up at the 46-yard line of the Panthers. Yeah, they better not. Stafford back to pass. Here comes a blitz. Picked up. Stafford throws. Incomplete. I don't know. I don't know why. Buy Panthers is at 13 cents. Not a bad idea, really. Second and 10. Stafford back to pass. Looking. Getting pressured. Throws over the middle. Incomplete. Stafford's starting to go cold a little bit. I can't believe I'm not even thinking about it, dude. I've moved on like 5-10 minutes ago. I'm not even thinking about it. What are you talking about? It's over with. Stafford looks, throws deep. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Pakua dropped it. He dropped it. Did he get tipped or did he just drop it? Oh my gosh. Oh, he just dropped it. Oh my gosh, dude, that's a perfect pass. That's a perfect pass. Wow. Hey, Philly, thanks for screen, but can you believe what's going on? I know, it's crazy. And here's the punt, and it's out of bounds. Wow. I'm shocked that Pakua dropped that ball. Who am I rooting for? I don't know. I really don't care. Because, one, I could play the Rams at home next week. I have no problem with that. Well, if the Rams win, most likely Chicago's going to win. So I think you play Chicago. But if the Packers win, the Rams win, you play the Rams. I'm okay with that. But I'm also okay with the Rams going to Seattle and playing the Seahawks. So it just depends. I mean, I'm not really sweating it so much. I cannot believe Nakua dropped that ball. Drop it like that's too hot for him in the playoffs. Crazy work. It's crazy. Love the hat. No, I'm not. I had a red hat on early, but everybody was complaining it was 49ers colors, so I just grabbed this one. That's why. If we play the Rams next round, they're not going to be as lucky as the last time we played them. Yeah, I mean, going into the playoffs, I expected that we were going to play the Rams at some point. I just didn't know when. Rocky, thank you for Super Chat. NTN should thank his lucky stars. You ain't kidding. You ain't kidding. All right, so we're at halftime. Rams got a big head. It looked like thinking we're going to blow them out. Probably should be out making poor coaching decisions. I think the game changed when the Rams had a chance to go up 20-7. When they decided to go for it on fourth down, said take that field goal, you know what I mean, play good defense, go into half, and then get the ball back to start the second half. They gave the Panthers life. It almost seems like NFL wants to keep this close. Yeah. Love your hat, 500 Blues. Thank you, my man. Yeah, everybody was complaining that I was wearing the color red. James, thank you for Super Chat, my man. Drop it like it's hot. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you. We got 1,100 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hit that like. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't. Joseph says, I really hope this is guy clearing the way for the Eagles. We'll see tonight, you know. Losing once but twice to the Panthers would be hilarious. It would be crazy. It would be crazy. Mark Holmes, that's all Mark has. Like, that's the only thing he's got to look forward to is maybe 500 will melt down, you know? 500, I see you got a lot of Eagle hats. Do you wear jerseys too? I do. But sometimes wearing the jerseys in the house is it just gets too hot. It's Shakir says, thanks, my man. I appreciate it. Dude, I can't believe Pakua dropped that ball. My God. Should I kind of want to play against the Rams if they choking like this, dropping passes like this? I don't mind playing the Rams at all. I just want to play the Rams in the third round. Rams do this every time. If it gets cute and Stafford starts forcing the ball, then they feel pressure. Yeah, it's crazy to me that Panthers are even in this game. The way this game went early, it's going to be a very odd playoffs. It is. Could you imagine if the Panthers won? Jeez. The Panthers won and then the Packers won. The Eagles would play Panthers next week. Yeah, it's always. Hey, Philly, Kevin Heather, Lincoln, Nebraska here. It's not you, it's the color we like it. Heather said, not for nothing. Green is your color. How's the family? Love your wife demanding time. Wife's fine. Wife's good. Family's great. Thank you so much. Yeah, green is my color. I agree. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I hope you guys are doing well. Rams are cheating, Philly. They stole Patullo's prevent offense. Jeez, can you imagine? Panthers defense for real. They have a good O-line. They got some more weapons on offense. They will be dangerous next year. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. They do got some weapons. Did you hear the disrespect about the Eagles not winning tomorrow against the 49ers? We are the most hated team. I mean, I've seen a little bit of it, but I've been ignoring a lot of that. Just don't watch in Greenland. That would be scary shit if that was on the verge of annihilation. Or you see Greenland 2, you mean, or the first one? Philly, will you lose it tomorrow? What will you do? I have no idea. I have no idea what I will do. You never know. Maybe I'll be real calm and cool and collective. Maybe I'll lose it. I don't know. First one. Yeah, I like the first one. I haven't seen the second. I don't know if the second one's out yet. The haters want us to lose so bad. Let's make them sick, right? We're not doing anything until the off season. Big Ben, what's going on, man? He goes, stop what you're doing. Hit the like button, please. We need 1,000 more likes. Hit that like button, please. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I swear, most NFL beats their meat to the idea of Eagles losing. They hate us. They hate us. Thank you, Cliff. The Primate movie was pretty good. I want to see it. Make a sandwich? Yeah, make a sandwich. I wish I could eat. Not on live stream, though. Never, never, ever. If we lose tomorrow, I want Kevin and Nick both fired. I don't think there's any way Nick could get fired. I don't think there's anything Nick could do to get fired. Kevin, I think that'll happen. Oh, man. Rudy says, I see you're automatically set. The Eagles are going to get the win. Don't let last week confuse you. Well, I mean, I think the Eagles are going to get the win. I assume and I hope that they are. They got to go play the game. I'm not going to talk about hypothetical situations that don't affect the Eagles. I saw a percentage saying 68% of people are picking the Panthers or the Niners. Let's put the haters to rest. Is that true? Fear factor. No thanks. No, it's not a Panthers hat. I would never wear a Panthers hat. I would never. It's an Eagles hat. It's an Eagles hat. Mark bought a Snuggie for the playoffs. He should have. Yeah, the Eagles are definitely going to win. Go up a level every playoffs. I'm a Patriots fan, and I know. Yes, sir, Crash. Go Eagles, yep. So who do you think is going to win? I think the Bears are going to win, to be honest with you. They're talking about the Eagles, Shanahan versus Fangio right now. They're getting rain in Philly, I guess. The field's got tarp on it. 35-mile-an-hour wind gust tomorrow. So you look different without a hat, like you need a suit and tie. Yeah, I know. I know. One day I'm going to start wearing just suits. I'm going to dress like John Gotti. Bird Gang, David Super Chat. Bears losing gives us a second home game if we win against the 49ers. Home field is our best weapon. If the Panthers win and the Bears lose, oh boy. Yeah, we would play the Panthers. But the chances that the Packers go in and Seattle win, I think, are slim to none. Thank you, AJ Brown's dad. Yeah, they said wind gust tomorrow, 35 miles an hour. You're not far from Santa Clara coming to the game. I think I'm like, what, 7-8 hours from it? Crappy there. It's sunny here. Panthers at 18 cents. Interesting. Can we ever get a good wet? Not this time of year. We had 60-mile-an-hour winds, Gus. It threw our garbage bin around like a star. I bet it did. Jeez. Let's go Panthers. Peter, thank you for Super Chat. 3,500 is the best Flagos fight. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate that. RJ said, Philly, my wife and I have been trying to have a baby every night. I told her if we don't win tomorrow, she's not getting any bones for a whole year. So we lose, no babies. Well, we got to make sure you have a bunch of babies, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get one past the goalie. Don't worry, we're gonna win. I think I'm going to sleep, and hopefully Christmas comes early for my birds, then I wake up. Bad weather is our type of shit. Go Eagles. Yeah. Bird Gang, thank you for Super Chat. I'll take a slim versus none. It could happen. Go Birds. Anything could happen, especially this year. Like, I think this year is completely wide open, you know? So, yeah, it could happen. I feel like I broke up with my girlfriend to go watch Eagles. Hey, you have to do, man. If we win and the Packers win, we play the winner of this game. Otherwise, we get the Bears, right? Yes, exactly. Do you know the recommended time for Lane's recovery? He is technically making an early turn. No, I mean, I think they initially said 5 weeks. So I think he's right about on schedule. Brooks, thank you for the Super Chat. If the Eagles win tomorrow, I need you to do a WWE DX sign on camera to Mark. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Is it going to snow? No, it's not. It's going to be Seahawks and Denver Broncos in the Super Bowl. We will see. I think they can put up a great offense game. The rain may play a big factor. It will. If the Eagles don't win tomorrow, Joey will go, Jason Voorhees on the coach. Oh, my God, he will. Philly, did you see Vic was at home making his famous meatballs? I heard about it. Yeah. Lane is a game-time decision. So, from what we're hearing, it's really, really 50-50. Now, can the Panthers come out and get a stop? Marcus will look at real... Oh, I know. I mean, you know, the only thing he has hope for is the Eagles. That's it. He needs us to lose. Jay said, you're the best. I listen to all of you, the best. God bless you too, James. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Far is Ricky Pearsall going to play? I don't know how he's questionable, not doubtful out when he hasn't logged a single practice. Well, I think they're playing games with it. I don't think he's going to play, but they're technically making us wait. I think that's more mind games. He hasn't practiced all week. They said he took, he had a setback. I don't think he's going to play, but I mean, we'll see. And even if he plays, I mean, seriously, like, let's say he does play. He's not, I mean, how many snaps is he going to be able to get? He's going to be on a limited snap count anyways. So will we ever get an international playoff game? I sure hope not. First and 10. Rams get the ball, start the third quarter. Stafford looks, throws, dropped. Adams got it stripped away. Good play by Jackson. That's right. Kittle also. Man, he had a catch, and he ripped it out of his hands. That's a great defensive play. Carolina, man, they're hanging around. Stafford back to pass again. Here's the blitz he gets, he throws, and it is almost picked off, man. Man, I don't know what the hell's going on with the Rams right now. All of a sudden, they look desperate. That should have been a pick. They blitz right up the middle. Stafford throws. Good defense. Better than a torch. Fabio Davis super chat, my man. Nolan Smith should be on Hunt's side to rush Trent. I like it. 3rd and 10. Stafford back to pass, looks, throws, incomplete again. 3 and out. Wow. That looked like some Kevin Patullo shit. He started 8 of 8, and now he's 2 of 12 in the last 14 throws. Rams will make the adjustment. Collapse it coming. Oh, that's crazy. This is why playoff home games are so important, man. All right, here's the punt. Fair catch. Oh my gosh, he almost fumbled again. Fair call. He almost fumbled again. What is going on with him? Somebody's choking. They doing KP. Please let KP dumb spray to other teams, right? Stafford was not MVP level. He should telling me Christian McCaffrey or May should have been. Yeah, I mean the quarterbacks always get that, you know. I thought Barkley should have won it last year. 1st and 10 at the 13. Young, back to pass, looks, gonna run, gonna keep it, gonna slide about 9 yards. Clark, David super chat, my man. He goes, 500, what if we move the Rhino outside on Williams? Put Hunt on a guard, just like we do with BG? I mean, I don't know how capable Hunt is of playing inside like that. I mean, I don't mind trying. I don't mind Hunt rushing him. I think Hunt's gonna do pretty good. 2nd and 1. Here's a handoff. Hubbard, 1st down. Ramfans are like Scooby-Doo right now. Yeah, they got to be a little nervous. When you have a chance to blow a team out early and they hang around, it comes back and haunts you. Yeah, he has a bad hamstring. 2003 haunts the Rams. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. He looks like he's not feeling the pressure. 1st and 10. The 32. Young looks incomplete. Those are in the dirt. Rogue, thank you for the super chat, my man. Philly 500, I'm hoping we can all tell Howie Roseman to go get Mike McDaniels as our offensive coordinator for next year. Pay him now, guaranteed him position. I'm with you on that, man. I would. 500, the thing that sucks is Lane isn't going to get any healthier from now till the end of the season. So I don't see a reason. Why do you give it a shot, the game? He's not going to get healthier. The question is he at the percentage that he is better than what you have at 100%? Here's a 2nd and 10. Young throws it away. 3rd and 10. Big 3rd and 10 here. What up, Chris? 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 at the 28. Young, back to pass. Looks, throws, caught! First down up at the 45. It's crazy. 17-yard gain. 49ers have no pass rush. Do we rest Lane for one more week? I wouldn't mind doing that. I wouldn't mind doing that. If the Panthers quarterback keeps doing this and runs it, the Rams can't handle him, we should have done more in the first half. Yeah? Could you imagine if the Rams got tossed? 1st and 10. Here's a handoff, Hubbard. And he's going to get about 3. Yeah, they already lost once to him. It could be. I mean, it could be. Eagle King. Chris Melnick, thank you for the super chat. Why does everyone want McDaniels offensive coordinator next year? He can't work with mobile quarterbacks. What do you mean he can't work with mobile quarterbacks? I don't know. I believe that. I kind of like it. I think he would be good with Hurts. 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff, Hubbard, and he's going to get nothing. Big 3rd down coming up. I heard Tom Brady's going to be coming in our game. You know what that means. Oh, yeah, he will. We need the Bears to lose. Yep. Brady commentator during Birds game. Yes. We're 3-1. 3rd and 5. Big down here. Oh, he jumped all sides. Free play. Go deep. Oh, that's a free play. Oh, Private McConkey, thank you so much for the super chat, man. It's very, very generous of you, man. Thank you so much. 500, if the Eagles go to the Super Bowl without an offensive advisor, would you trust KP at the point, or would you want to still get them a new one? I still want a new one. I mean, unless they come out of the playoffs and putting up like 30, 40 points a game, yeah, I would want a new one. And thank you for that generous donation, man. I appreciate it. Rocky, thank you for the super chat. Jay Glazer just reported Lane is dealing with pain and swelling the foot and will be a game-time decision. Yeah, that's what I heard. We will see. Thank you for that super chat. 1st and 10. Panthers driving. Here's a handoff. Hubbard going to get about 3. Quinn and DG, first team All-Pros, baby. I feel Davis with ball got snubbed. Agreed. What's up, Master Eagle? Mike McDaniel scored 70 points against the Broncos just a few years ago. Don't forget he is good offensive coordinator. Let's go get him. I like him. Second and 6. You ain't seen a lot of Donald today. Why? All right. This is a 4-minute drive. 2nd and 6 at the 43. Young, back to pass. Looks, going to dump it off to Hubbard on a screen. He's going to go back. He's going to get close. He's going to get a 1st down. Up at the 36-yard line. Stay aggressive but smart. Design correct runs as well. Yes. This has become a very interesting game that I did not think was going to be happening. I thought what we saw in the first quarter was how it was going to go. First and 10. 1st and 10 at the Rams 35. There's a handoff, Hubbard, and he's going to get about 2. Eagles had Kane today, just in time for tomorrow. Thank you, Amazon, for quick delivery. I think it's a clear sign we kick ass tomorrow. It's got to be. Crash says, I told everyone that not Panthers have to. Yeah, you might be right. I mean, we got a lot of time left in this game. We'll see. I mean, the Rams should have been killing this team early. 2nd and 8. Here's the handoff, Hubbard. And he's going to get about a yard. What? Why are they running Hubbard so much and not Dottle? Never thought I'd write those words. 3rd down again. Another big 3rd down. 3rd and 7. Third and 7 at the 31. Young looks, dumps it off short, and he's going to be short of about 2 yards. You got to kick a field goal here, right? You going for it or you kicking? I kick the field goal, take the points, keep the momentum. It's a great game if the Panthers come back and win this game. Yeah, it'd be crazy, right? The game's on Prime, Fuji edits. Kick is up, and it is good. We got a tie game. I can't believe this game is tied. This is crazy. This is crazy. Now, I thought this game was going to be a blowout. They had a chance to go up 20-7, and they blew it. Matthew Ashford, too much blue. Ugh. I smelled big JC Horn play. I like it. Snack wrap meal looks disgusting. Tie game, Mav. Let me see what's going on at Polymarket here. I want to see what they have. Right now, let's see where we're at. Right now, you still got Carolina. Only 20. I just sold my Rams stuff. I sold my Rams shares, and I'm going to buy Carolina. I'm going to play the upset now. There you go. I bought Carolina shares. I lost $2. I cashed out. I lost $2. And I just turned around and put it all into Carolina. Jags beating Bills. Pats beat Chargers. Texans beat Steelers. I think they're all good picks. I mean, I think the AFC is so hard to friggin' predict, man. Carlos, thank you for the super chat. Root for the Pack to win. We get a home game versus Panthers. If they win, because they're the 4th seed, Green Bay is the 7th seed, I'm not worried about Seattle or Green Bay. Go Birds. Yeah, I agree with you. Phil, you streaming playoff night football? Yeah. I'll be streaming tonight. I'll be streaming the Eagles for sure, and then the Sunday night game and the Monday night game. The only game I'm iffy right now is the Jacksonville Bills game. I don't know if I'm going to stream that. I got a bunch of things to do. If I get it done in time, I will do it. Otherwise, that's the only game I might not do. All right, see if the Rams can respond. Here's a return all the way up to the 30. Not sure which midnight green jersey I'm wearing tomorrow. Smitty, Barkley, or Dolk. That's a tough one. Let's go Panthers. Maybe Barkley, man. We need Barkley to get going. All right, 1st and 10 Rams. Stafford, 10 of 20, 137 yards. 1st and 10. The Rams are going to try to come in here and establish the run right now. Here's a handoff. Williams. My problem is I don't think Carolina goes to Seattle and wins, so we might have to go to Seattle for an NFC Championship game. I don't like playing there. Yeah, I agree. Panthers have no chance. I missed a milestone, Philly. Let me go out of this. I have to go out of this streaming software. It doesn't show up on that streaming software all the time for some reason. I don't know why. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Here you go, G5900. Member for 27 months. Thank you so much, my man. Let's go Panthers of Packs, right? I agree. Totally agree with you. Stafford just overthrew. Who did he overthrow? I didn't see. Oh, Pakua? 3rd down. Could you imagine? They're getting enough pressure on Stafford that it's making him throw before he wants to. Yeah. Get pressure. So this is why playoff games at home are so important. Man, pick 6 comes. Dude, shit. I think the pressure's bothering him, Charlie. I think the pressure. You got an injured Panther on the ground. My clock's going to catch up to the real clock. Big 3rd down coming up. Joel, thank you for the super chat, man. He goes, I'm rooting for the Panties. I go back and forth. Like, I don't want the Panthers to win if the Bears win. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that. If the Panthers win, I got to root for Packers. If the Rams win, I got to root for the Bears. Nah, Stafford ain't retiring. He's got 2-3 years left. I mean, do what? 40-something touchdowns? And they're not going to. Stafford went to the tent. Interesting. I root for Panthers. Philly, what is the weather like in Carolina? Not sure. I mean, they could get cold. It could snow there. I don't think it's as cold as like Philly or those areas, but it could get cold and it could snow there. At least the parts of North Carolina I've been in. I don't know. I've driven through Charlotte. They've had snow there and stuff. This year is so wide open. It would be a huge missed opportunity if we don't repeat. I feel the same way. Pauline Brown, thank you for the super chat. F all these teams. Let's go, Birds. Let's win our game. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Phil, it's crazy how we missed out on keeping Kevin Byard, and he left and became a first-team All-Pro this year. Yeah. I just don't think, that whole defense was all messed up. Dude, if the Rams lose, it's going to it's going to screw up a lot of people's predictions. Because a lot of people had the Rams going to the Super Bowl. Then what you're going to hear is, if the Rams lose, all we're going to hear about is how great Seattle is then. That'll be the next thing. The Eagles just need to take care of business. We could go into Chicago and win. We can win and beat any of these teams at home. 3rd and 7 right now. Big down. Stafford in a shotgun. Stafford back to pass. Looking, throws. Caught Adams. Big first down up at the 48. You got a linebacker on Devontae Adams for. That's a big first down. Why you got a linebacker on Adams? First and 10 at the 48 of Carolina. Stafford looks, pump fakes, looks, throws. Incomplete. The blitz didn't get home. I believe Stafford's throwing hand was hurt and became worse. I totally missed that. I mean, they haven't talked about that at all. Now they're showing it. You're right. They're showing it. Now they're showing it. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, he hurt his hand. See, they didn't show. That's the first time they talked about it. Second and 10. Stafford back to pass, looking, throws, caught. Williams tackled right away. Gave him about 5. What if the Panthers and Texans are a Super Bowl? Would anyone? I don't know. If you can watch it for free, suggest you watch Supernatural 500. You kind of favor Bobby from Supernatural. All right, I'll try to check it out. If I'm not gonna bullshit, my Polymarket app is effing. What do you mean? In what way? Have you updated it? They had a software update, Clark. Because I had to update mine. 3rd and 5. Stafford looks, throws. Oh, Adams hit. He incomplete. He took a shot. Oh, man, they're going to call a penalty on this. This is a bullshit call, by the way. I hate this call. That's a good that's a good hit. That's a late hit. They're going to call it. I hate that call. It was incomplete. And they're going to call a penalty a late hit. I don't think so. I think it's a good hit. This is a bad call if they don't pick up the flag. You got to pick up the flag. That's football, man. Nothing wrong with that. You got to hit the guy, man. That's a clean hit. That's a great hit. That's a fine hit. You're trying to break it up, man. I hit him in the chest. That's football in the 1990s, baby. 80s, 90s football right there. I miss that. I miss that shit. I miss that type of football, man. So the Rams get bailed out, and they're going to get a personal foul, so they're going to get 15-yard first down instead of it being 4th. And now they got the ball 1st and 10 at the 29. First and 10. Stafford hands off. Williams is going to get about the 24. Christian, thank you for the super chat. Philly, he hit his helmet. Come on, man, be fair. Maybe. I don't think he was targeting. I think it's very hard to sometimes avoid that helmet to helmet. It's not always, to me, if it's not targeting and it's not on purpose, you got to let it stand. I don't think he tried to hit him. I think he tried to hit him in the chest, but the helmet the top of it caught the other top. I mean, that's 80s, 90s football. Tight end screen, incomplete. I think if it's targeting, fine. But I think that was fine. It's just like when when the running back lowers his head and then they get hit in the helmet and it's a penalty, it's like crazy to me. I hate that call. Darnell, thank you for the super chat. Soft league, it was all shoulder to chest. In the 80s and 90s, that thing would have stood. That, you know what I mean? Stafford going to the end zone, incomplete. The shoulder, he was aiming for his chest, but the top of his helmet caught him. It did catch him. I just think sometimes it's just so unavoidable in that situation. I think if you target somebody with the helmet or head to head, then I get it. You know, like if they launch, but he clearly looked like he was trying to hit him in the shoulder. Well, the Rams got a 4th down, so they're going to have to kick a field goal. So the defense holds them to a field goal attempt. Miss it. Kick is up and good. All right, Carolina, what are you going to do? What if Andre Waters played in the league today? He would be thrown out. There's no way Andre Waters could play today. He could not play today. That's the Rams' offense, 3rd and long. Throw it, hope the rest make a call. Shaking my head. What up, Jim? Yeah, well, I agree. He definitely hit him helmet. There's no question. I just think that it's such a bang play there. Like he didn't come in late. He didn't like launch up at his head. Like it was like the ball and him were almost there at the same time. Sometimes your helmet's gonna hit. I think if it's incidental and you're not targeting, I just don't see how you can call that all the time. If I were, the NFL would probably use it. That hit in its greatest hit videos. Oh, I know. And make a bunch of money on it. I know. Right? Exactly what they'll do. Get a touchdown, Panthers. Yep. Dawkins would knocked out. I think Dawkins would get a ton of penalties in today's football. I think Dawkins would get a ton of them. You need foot assists to me like that. I think Dawkins could. Yeah, I think Dawkins would have a hard time today because Dawkins hit like that. Frank says, "What up, my man? 500. Good to see you getting ready to kick some whiner ass tomorrow. Crybaby San Francisco. Still mad we knocked their quarterback out in the playoffs, but we had our backup 2 Foles. Hell yeah. Could someone come take my father-in-law out of my house?" Damn Pats fan. They already won another Super Bowl. Oh, man. Yeah, we need the Panthers to score now. If they score a touchdown, this game's going to get interesting. Hey, 500, what's up, buddy? But do you think the Eagles are the scariest team in the playoffs? I do. Here's why. And I would say that in most cases with a defending champion. I think that people don't give enough credence to a team being the defending champion. That is how you're supposed to play. I agree. Here's a kick. Here's Leggett going to return to the 31. 49 fans won't even admit Reddick and soon knock their quarterbacks out those days. They're pathetic. Yeah, they won't. Darius, what's going on, my man? He goes, "Well, Philly, the only not no call personal fouls are when they're committed on us." Flag goes, "I know. When they do it against us, it's okay. If that was the Eagle player instead of a Ram, it would have been 4th down." I mean, look at the way they hit Jalen late all the time. Oh, what happened? Oh, so the Rams just got an unsportsmanlike conduct. I don't know what happened. Tim says 500. God bless. Go Birds. Just work back to back, 13-hour days at work. I just told my coworkers about you, and now they're watching your stuff. Oh, Tim, thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. And shout out to your coworkers and welcome. We got 1,300 people in here. Thank you guys so much. Here's Young going to run a screen to Dottle. Dottle cuts it back, and he's going to get up to the 49. Here we go. I don't know what happened. This game is actually really good. It looked like it was going to be all Rams. But the Rams, let the Panthers hang around. And now it's a game. 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff, Dottle, and he's going to get to the line of scrimmage. Eagle fans, you all do realize we had a hard schedule, right? Oh, the Eagles did? Yeah, I mean, the Eagles had one of the toughest schedules I've ever seen. I've never seen a team not get a single week, like a back-to-back home games all year. It was crazy. I don't know, bro. I don't know. To me, it's really more dependent on later. But I mean, I will be honest. It is kind of entertaining watching Carolina keep this close. I am enjoying that. Here's Young, looks, throws, incomplete on 3rd and 4. 4th down. The offense is staying on the field. Hate West Coast teams, hope they never win anything. Me too. It's a big down here. They're going for it. Big down here, 4th down at the 48. Young looks, runs, stops. He's in trouble. He's scrambling. Looks incomplete. They did the same exact thing on the other 4th down. He flushed them to the right, and there was nothing there. Now you give the Rams great field position. Looks like the Rams were going to win, and they blow it. It did, yeah. Nothing there, though. Carolina doing Carolina things. Now, look, I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play. Monday morning quarterback on that, whatever. But if you would have punted the ball there, right? Let's say you get the Rams inside the 10. I mean, you're not in the worst position. Yeah, they got to hold the Rams. You need like 20 yards in their field goal range. I have no interest in this movie. I have no interest in the Avatar crap. I don't care about their world. I don't care about all that stuff. All I care about is that when it was 3D first came out, it was good. Yeah, that's what they've been doing. They said they've been doing that all year. They're 0-2 today. Now you got to stop the Rams. I just don't like the idea that you give the Rams short fields all the time. That's the second time I think their young head coach panicked and went for it and didn't need to do that there. Yeah, I hear you. I don't know. I don't know that I'm going for Panthers. I'm back and forth. Like I like the idea you played the Panthers around 2, but you would need the Packers to lose. I mean, you would need the Packers to win. I also like the idea that the Rams have to go to Seattle. So it's like, I don't know. I don't care. However it goes, I'm just glad that it's actually a good game. Panther coach showed some guts, but it could have cost them the game. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a time and a place for it, Like, at the 48-yard line there, your defense has done pretty good. Why not just punt them? I get it if you're at the 35-yard line or 40. Who you got in the national championship game? Hurricanes or Hoosiers? I'm rooting for Hurricanes, but I think Hoosiers are really good. But, I mean, I'm kind of a Miami Hurricane fan, so I'm definitely going for the Hurricanes. Here's a handoff. Corum going to get about 7 or 8 yards on first down. Can you eat wings on stream? Never. You will never catch me eating. I barely am willing to drink. Hoosiers are good. Second and 4 at the 46. Stafford, play action. Looks, stops, gets pressure, gets sacked. Big sack at the 45. It's about a 10-yard loss. SMD Eagles, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Remember when Sheldon Brown hit Reggie Bush? Sheldon would be suspended today. Reggie said that he felt like death. I miss the old NFL sometimes. I miss the old NFL all the time. I do remember that. One of the great hits of all time. We need a pick six. Bam. That's a big sack. That's a 3rd and 12 now. You know they're going to Pakua here. Stafford back to pass. Looks, throws. Intercepted! He just threw a pick. Dude, I think there's something wrong with Stafford's hand. Because he didn't get anything on that ball. He threw that short. He just threw that short. Wow, that's a huge turnover. Do I play Pokemon? Never. I couldn't tell you one Pokemon character. Spurger Kick David Super Chat. Money! Oh yeah, you hit? Good for you, man. Rams are going out. We'll see. I don't know, man. That looked like he underthrew that. I think Stafford's hand is way more hurt than we're. I think that hand's got to be bothering him, dude. He didn't get enough on that ball. Come on, Panthers, right now. Why am I going for the Panthers again? I don't know why I'm going for the Panthers. I don't know what to do here. I can't help it, though. Cats are great, Heather. Thank you. I don't know. Little girl was in here earlier with mommy. I don't know where she's at. What up, Philly? From the beautiful island of Malta. Oh, shout out to Malta. Go Panthers, knock the Rams out. We have an easy path to the Super Bowl, baby. Thank you so much. Thank you. And enjoy Malta. 2nd and 9. Young looks, throws, caught! McMillan! Oh, it's called up to 10. Down to the 8-yard line. Oh, my God. This is insane. You see the importance of playing at home. You think the Carolina Panthers, who have not won what? Not even a 500 team. You think they play like this on the road? Ain't happening. This is what happens when you get the home field advantage. Christian Davis Super Chat. MVP my ass. Let Jalen have his second half. They be crucifying him, but we'll call this hyped a clown MVP. Give me Drake May. I hear you, bro. If this was Hurts, they would kill him. Mike Shred, favorite super chat. Need to cheer for the Panthers and Packers. Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, look, dude, go Pack, go! I'm a cheesehead tonight if they win this game. If the Panthers win this game, I'm a cheesehead tonight. I'm rooting for the Packers. If Carolina wins, I'm rooting for the Packers. If the Rams win, I'm rooting for the Bears. Because I would want the Rams to go knock Seattle off. Rams are arguably the first or second toughest matchup. Them being out is it's a huge thing. But I think it goes back and tells you the importance of playing at home. You know, I don't think Carolina has a chance to beat the Rams if it's in LA. This is similar when the Saints had a better record and Seattle had a bad record, and the Saints went to Seattle and beast mode took that game over. Seattle won that one and had a losing record. Yeah, because they were at home. I mean, the home field advantage makes a big deal, especially when you're a West Coast team and you got to go east. I think that's harder than an East Coast team going west. Like for me, when I go from the West Coast to the East Coast, it takes me like a week to adjust. When I go from the East Coast to the West Coast, I feel like pretty easily. I'm like, it's only this time. It's early still. So, like, I think that it's always tougher. Let's go Panthers. Throw the Rams where they belong in the trash. Root for the underdog. I do that a lot. Yeah, I tend to naturally root for the underdog. Like, I'm kind of naturally rooting for the Panthers, even though I don't know if that's the best case scenario. I just kind of can't help myself. That Seattle game was the last playoff game with a 10-point spread, too. West Coast is more likely to be coming from warmer weather, too. Yeah, that's true. It's true. Yeah, it's harder going from west to east. Yeah, it is. You know, you fly in somewhere and it's like 10:30 at night and it's like 7:30 and everything's closing. Bryce Young out there playing Stafford right now. I would believe it if you said, I know, Andrew. You know what, Andrew? I really wonder if Stafford's hand is hurt. I really do, but that was a great throw. I wish we would run more crossing routes, dude. I really do. You can beat the Rams over the middle. First and goal at the 9. Start of the fourth quarter. I got to switch my scoreboard. Young throws, caught. Oh, that's a penalty. That's the same fucking thing they did. That's the same thing. Call it. Call it. If you're going to call it one way. Spurger King, thank you for the super chat. Philadelphia's got that Racky syndrome. Got to root for the underdog. I know. It's the truth. It's so true. It's so true. Now, do I think that should be a penalty? No. I think that's football. But that's the way they call it. Hey, Philly, people don't understand. Refs rigs the game by deciding what the penalties call and what penalties not to. They do. They definitely can. First and goal. This is crazy. Here's a handoff. Touchdown. Wow. Holy shit. I can't believe what we're seeing. Choke job. Yo, Denzel 500, what's going on? My man, how you doing? Rams getting beat in the regular season and to play by the same team we beat. That's crazy, right? Exactly 500. I just want the rest to be consistent. Agreed. And that's what pisses me off when I watch him at the Eagles. Like, they don't call it consistent. Make it a 4-point game. 24. Now you want the pick 6, you know? That's crazy. 10.5-point spread. I'm glad I sold my Rams stock. I'm glad I'm Polymarket. That's a great thing about Polymarket. Shout out to them. You could sell it during the game and then reverse it. I did that. Yo, Philly, have you ever noticed everybody that tried to ban the tush push end up not having a good season or starting off good or ended it bad, not make the playoffs? Check out that list. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I'll have to look at it. Vegas is not happy. I want Barkley to get 100 yards tomorrow and get A.J. Brown to 10 targets. Me too. 18 cents to 46 cents. Too late. I'm about to yeah. Yeah. I'm going to ride it out, man. I'm riding it out. That was bullshit. Could really hurt him. Chubby Hubbard is a tough runner. Yeah. I'm surprised we're not seeing more Donald. Marquez Couch Boys eating sandwiches like they have nothing better to do. They don't have anything. All they can talk about is who's their next defensive coordinator. This game is crazy, man. This game is crazy. I gotta think the Rams are gonna respond here, though. I gotta think. Snow at Packers, is it really? Oh man, that's classic. Have you noticed how fast the refs blow the whistle when our running backs get tackled, as opposed to when opposing teams get tackled, they blow the whistle so damn. Yeah, it's true. Let's go, Panthers. Help my birds out. And let's go, Green Bay cheese graters. Yeah, we're going to be Green Bay Packer fans tonight, aren't we? Because if Carolina wins and then the Packers win, the Eagles got to play. If the Eagles win, they got to play the Carolina Panthers at home. They shut that team down. Yeah, I'm streaming tonight's game, no doubt. Yeah, I mean, I think he's capable of Stafford of responding. I just think something's wrong with his throwing here. I think he hurt his hand because that interception, man, that ball was way underthrown. Yeah, the penalty was called on him. It was half the distance to the goal, so it didn't look like it moved much. Oh, I can look past whoever I want. Jay, I'm not playing. I mean, I'm not playing the game. I have nothing to do. If I was a player, I would agree with you. I'm just a fan sitting here in my house streaming. I can't hurt anything. You don't think we have a better chance against the Packers than the Panthers? There's no possible scenario in which the Eagles can play the Packers. See, the Packers are the last seed. So if they win, there's only one place they're going, and that's Seattle. So there is no way on earth that we would place Packers in round 2. I could worry about whatever I want. I don't affect anything. 1st and 10. Nakua's going to get a handoff, and he's going to get about 5 yards. Oh, that would be awesome. That would be, oh, man, snow games are classic. They're the best, man. But I know, let's beat Chicago. Let's get a dome. There's a picture of Michael Parsons starting his therapy. That man was in a lot of pain. Oh, I'm sure. That stuff after surgery, that does not feel good. 2nd and 5. Stafford play action. Looking. Throws. Caught. Adams at the 40 to the 39. So far this year's playoffs are dope as hell. They got to get. I think they got to continue getting pressure on Stafford. Like I think his hand is hurt. I would continue to blitz him because I think that he's uncomfortable with that hand. If he feels pressure, that's where he's having problems. I would keep blitzing him. Am I dreaming? How are the Panthers just win? You never know. Just the Rams had a chance to bury them early and he couldn't. There's a handoff goes for 2. If this was Hurts playing like Stafford, they would be killing. Oh, 100%. I don't think he's getting a lot on the ball. He floated that ball over the middle. I think you got to continue to blitz Stafford. Continue to put pressure on him because he is worried about that hand. 2nd and 8. Stafford back to pass, looks, throws, dumps it to Nakua. He's going to get a yard short. That's right. Blitz like crazy. Make him throw quick. Yeah. Because I think what's going on now is if his hands hurt, he's throwing everything short and where he can get it to. To me, you got to pressure him. I'd play up, pressure him, and I'd dare Stafford to throw deep because I don't know if his hands are hurt. I don't know if he can. 3rd and 1. They're 2 for 10 on 3rd down here. Stafford back to pass, looking, dancing, throws deep, and it is almost intercepted. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't think Stafford can throw deep. I think he's got a hurt hand, and that should have been a pick. That should have been an interception. But I don't think Stafford can throw deep. That ball looks horrible. Horrible pass. Stafford's going to throw everything short and dump off, and I blitz him and I play up. I think Stafford, and you see Stafford dancing? Like, he's worried about that. 4th and 1, they're going for it. Come on, Panthers D. Jump off sides, Rams. Here's a handoff. Williams, and he's going to get it. But Rams' whole team scared? Panthers are complaining about something. Huge drop on that interception. Yeah, I've been saying his hands hurt. I think it's hurt. And that's why I'm saying, like, you gotta go get him. Go after him. Because everything he's going to throw is short. I'd play up. I'd take away the short passing game. Challenge him and dare him to throw deep. 1st and 10. Here's another handoff. And it's going for about 6. Second and 4. There's a handoff, Williams. 1st down. Stafford's about 50% completion. Super bad for him, yeah. Especially because he started 8 of 8. Then he hurt his hand and he went 2 and 12 after that. 3rd and 1. Man, I need something to drink. 3rd and 1. Stafford under center. Going to quarterback sneak it and get a 1st down. Can they hold? It's a question. Mark shitting on Stafford on his channel. Yeah, Mark will hold these guys all responsible playoff-wise, but he won't Dak. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, Philly needs caffeine. 9:35 left. 1st and 10. That interception drop by Carolina may be huge. Here's an end around again to Pakua. Get him! Man, if Hurts played like this, the media would most. I agree. Did Stafford hand look hurt before the interception? Yeah. He was 8 for 8 early. It was sometime in the 2nd quarter. He hurt his hand, and then he went 2 of 12, and he just doesn't look right. Like even the balls that he's throwing don't look like they have zip on it. But I don't know if Carolina's recognizing that because I think you got to go out and get him. 2nd and 6 at the 14. Stafford looks, throws over the middle. Touchdown. See the short passes. I don't think Carolina has any clue. And they don't walk in. Yeah, I mean, that's a little pass. That interception is going to haunt Carolina. You can't drop balls like that. But you got a lot of time left. Even if they're going to go, they shit like they're frauds. Agreed? Yeah, they did. At least it's a fun game. And there's a lot of time left. It's only a 3-point game. Mark Price saying, like, if Dak had the Rams, it would be different. Yeah, that's, you know exactly what he's saying. Oh, look, Stafford's not playing good. If that was Dak. Oh, yeah. Those underneath routes are there. They need to stop the run and underneath routes. I agree. See, that's what I'm saying. I think his hands hurt. I think he's going to have problems throwing over 20 yards. I would take the short game away from him. I'd blitz, and I would play up, and I would challenge Stafford to go deep because I don't know if his hand's good. Stafford playing with broken fingers. Next week he's playing now because it's do or die moment. Yeah, that's true. Oh, thank you. Caffeine?
Caffeine, protein.
Ooh. 500, he didn't drop the interception. Nakua knocked the. Oh, okay. Hey, Phil, he didn't drop the. Okay, cool. So Seattle will beat him. They might. Yeah, no eggnog for me. Not till next year. Yeah, great wavy. Yeah, you know it. She brought me this drink. It's like a protein drink with caffeine, but it's all tart. It's like, oh. It's not. It doesn't taste bad. It's just very tart.
Yeah, it's supposed to be cotton candy, but
No, it tastes like it, but it's still tart. Defender didn't tuck the ball quick enough and exposed Nakua to have it tuck that thing fast. I think Lane comes back one more year. I think one more year. What up, Philly? Hoping my pack can pull it out tonight. Yeah. Well, it'll depend on this game. And I'll tell you who I'm rooting for. The Panthers got plenty of time. They got plenty of time. They're only down 3. They go score a touchdown. It's going to get really interesting. As long as Buffalo gets eliminated, I'm happy. Buffalo? Okay. Hey, Phil, you think BG... I don't know, Mav. I hope so. I think he should. I think he should come back one more year. I think Brandon Graham has proven he still can play. All right. This is going to get interesting now. Panthers ball, first and 10 at the 35. What you got, Bryce Young, in the playoffs? False start. That's how you lose a game. These stupid penalties. I got a sneeze coming, but it ain't coming. I got a sneeze, but it won't come. Come on, Carolina. The rest of the NFC playoff teams are on your side. First and 50. I'm with you, Fly Eagles fanatic. Never. First and 15 at the 30. Young looks, throws, caught. Coker going to get about 4. That's the quote of the century. Quote of the century right there, because yes. Yeah, oh, you know what, Gabe? I learned my lesson, right? I learned my lesson. Lost big third down now. You get the penalty, you get a couple yards, you do the I don't understand that call. That penalties kill you, man. Penalties will kill an offense. Now you're in the 3rd and long. 3rd and 13. 3rd and 13 at the 32. Young looking, throws deep. He dropped it. That's a good call. It might. That's not over yet, but that's not good. Got really quiet in Carolina, though. Fourth and 13, 7:21 left. Fair caught at the 19. Yeah, Rams are in good position now. If we win tomorrow, we do face the Rams. Vic will know how to attack the hand. I think he will, yeah. Stafford will throw a bad pass up to the Panthers to capitalize. Corum going to get a couple. We got a lot of time left, but you need a whatchamacallit. Second and 6. Stafford play action. Look, throws on the middle. Caught. Nakua. That was a hell of a throw. First down. Well, the Panthers make Stafford throw deep and not let him throw the short pass. He threw a good pass there. Maybe his hand is numbing up. Yeah. Horn's slow to get off the field. First and 10. I got this hat on the Eagles website. First and 10. Handoff. Corm, going to get about 5. Yeah, I think the Rams got him. Oh, flag. If there's a hold on the Rams, it's big. Holding offense. That's huge. That holding's huge. That holding is huge. First and 20 at the 29. Stafford is shotgun. Back to pass. No pressure. Throws, looks, and it is almost picked off. Oh, he almost picked him off. This game is good. His hand is fine. Well, we'll see. It could have numbed up. Second and 20. Stafford back to pass. You need a sack right now. Stafford getting flush, looks, dumps it off the corner. Make the tackle. Tackle. Man, he almost fumbled that ball. Third down and long. Big third down coming right now. 3rd and 17. You got to get off the field here. You got to get off the field. If I'm the Panthers, my plan is get off the field, and then I'm not giving them the ball back. Third and 17. Stafford, back to pass, looking. Throws, dumps it off underneath. Get him. 4th down. 4th down. This guy has his nice cover for sort. Thank you, Pete. 4th down. You get the ball back. You don't give him the ball back at all. That holding call is huge. Now you got to worry about the damn guy catching the punt. This guy makes me nervous after his fumble earlier. 4th and 7. Blocked! They blocked it! Oh! They blocked it in the playoffs! Wow! Wow! Holy crap! Mama's got a toy in her mouth playing. She makes that little sound when she's doing it. Yeah, Kelly Blue. Blocked. Wow. It's crazy. First and 10 at the 30. Panthers ball. Here's a quick pass. Nice. Little slant to McMillan. First down. You if they score too fast, it's not good. Run clock. Yep. Rams love special teams. They do. Hand it off. There you go. Hubbard going to get it. There you go. Keep going. I come right back and I run it again. Run it again. Keep killing that clock as much as you can. Yeah, too much time is right. You gotta run it. Rams are not using a timeout. Rams have not used a timeout yet. They got 3. I'd run it again. Run it again. I might run it the next 2 downs. Okay? Run it. That's a dumb call. You stop the clock. Phil, you're absolutely right. Home field advantage is it's huge. It's huge. People underestimate it. Carolina would have no shot against the Rams if it was in LA. 3rd and 3. I hate that. I hate that call. I would have ran that ball. Run it. No. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown. Too much time. Too much time. Just worried about the time. Kick is up and good. Now they would play preventive and Stafford will march down the field. We need Stafford to throw a pick. That block was huge. Too much time. Rams winning the touchdown. You could be right. So Panthers win. We go to Green Bay or Chicago. No. If Carolina wins and the Bears win, we play the Bears. If the Packers win, we play Carolina. Too much time. A lot of time. Rams trash. Chris, thank you for a super chat. If Jake misses one kick tomorrow, I'm getting my buck knife out and kick it straight. I hear you. Here's a return. Get him. The good thing in this situation, though, is the Rams got to score a touchdown, not a field goal. This is a nail biter. Yeah, the holding penalty. I mean, it just goes to show you, right, how bad penalties can screw up an offense. We were about to say the Rams were going to win this game, and then they get that penalty. It changed everything. Stafford, first and 10 at the 29. Looking, throws, deflected, and caught. Pakua. That ball looked like it got deflected. I would blitz this mother humper. 500, I think, see all of the mistakes KP is going to make at tomorrow's game by watching how the Panthers are playing. Go, I know, right? Adams catches, caught up at the 46. 2-minute warning now. Carolina's playing too soft, man. They're not. They're playing everything soft. The Panthers are gonna let them go down, and then they're gonna try to tighten up in the red zone. That's what they're gonna do. Turnover incoming. It's crazy, right? It's turned out to be one of the better games, man. Did not expect this. Especially the first quarter, I'm thinking to myself, man, this game's going to be like 42-3. I'm going to be trying to entertain people with this game. Stafford's due for turnover. He could, yeah. Go, Pack, go if Carolina holds on. Got to give Carolina credit, man. They fought. If they pull this shit out, yeah, prevent defense prevents you from winning. Prevent offense prevents you from scoring. It's true. Phil, you're absolutely right about home field. Yeah, it makes a big difference in the playoffs. That's why I don't understand the philosophy, you know. Rambo, thank you for the super chat. With a win tonight, Bryce Young will be the only one playoff win from Dak Prescott's record. Can you imagine? Bryce Young will only have one less playoff win if he wins tonight. Let me tell you, Bryce Young has played better than any playoff game I've ever seen Dak play. The only game that I remember Dak play really good in was the Tampa game, and Tampa they were the walking dead. You sold and made 40. Good for you, man. David Super Chat. Dang, it's the hat. It must be the hat. We're going to see what the Rams do here, though. Good. All right. You convinced me. You convinced me. First and 10. Stafford looks, throws. Pakua. Second and 4. J.C. Horn's in the medical tent, by the way. I didn't think he was all that great. Nakua. Down to the 30-yard line. Told you, too much time. Defense has got to do something here, man. They're playing too soft. First and 10 at the 30. Stafford on Adams dropped it. He dropped it. Keep playing prevent. Well, the problem is they also got 3 timeouts. There's a minute 4. They're at the 30, and they got 3 timeouts. They got all day. You're gonna have to play defense here. You need a sack. You need to start being aggressive here. They're only rushing. Let's see. They come with 5 this time. There's a quick pass. Too soft. First down. Rams don't even need to. You don't even need to use a timeout right now if you're the Rams. You got plenty of time. Is this defense going to be able to stiffen? First and 10 at the 19. Stafford back to pass. Look, throws, and it is touchdown. I knew it. Too much time. It's just stupid. I don't understand the coaching even from when it was 3rd and 1. Like you gotta, when you have 2nd and 1, you gotta take that time off. You're gonna have to play both the clock and for a touchdown. "38 seconds left." It was a perfect throw. Sirianni would have shaved the clock all the way down. He would have done that. I can tell you, Sirianni would have played that clock. No question about it. Pathetic defensive stand. It was, Connor. The good thing is, though, they only need 3 to tie. And then you got to go in overtime. But we'll see. Yeah, that's right. You don't need too many to get a field goal range. Yeah, it's true. Hopefully they can catch something big and get down there and score a touchdown. Looks like we got a chance at overtime. I mean, Carolina's got 38 seconds. Well, I got 37. And, whatchamacallit? Fabio, thank you for super chat, my man. Stupid corners, not why I play, man. Slow Puka. I know, they got all 3 timeouts, though. And thank you for the super chat. Here we go. Here's the kick. At the 4. To the 20. To the 25. Come on, ATN. Make it play. It's going to get out to about the 30. 28-yard line. They got 3 timeouts. 32 seconds. 3 timeouts. We are going to see. Greg also loves to see fellow tight end make a huge play. Yeah. All right. Come on, Young. Let's do something here. They need a touchdown. I don't know if they'll get it, but. First and 10. To 28. Young. Looks. Gonna run. Look. Stop. Throws. Incomplete. So the game comes down to the last second. It could. Second and 10. At the 28. Young looking, running for his life. Throws. Incomplete. This is bad. This is bad. Looks like the Rams are going to escape. You gotta make a throw. You got 3 timeouts with 17 seconds. You got to throw over the middle. You can throw over the middle. Third and 10. See, I like that the Rams got 5 guys on the line of scrimmage. I agree with that. Young, incomplete. That's what I'm saying. Like, the Rams are bringing 5. They're bringing pressure. Why would you play that stupid prevent? 4th down gain. This is a season. Bro.
Yeah, they keep escaping.
This is the game. Somebody just opened the...
Yeah, they're pulling me.
Oh. Rams use a timeout. Try an 85-yarder black connection, right? Why not? At this point, I just think it's a stupid way to play defense, man. Fourth and 10. Young back to pass. Looking. Throws. Dropped. He dropped it. Jimmy Horn just dropped it. He was open and dropped it. The Rams are going to win. What a good game, though. I'll give Carolina credit. It was a good game. I don't know why he was running. Just catch it and go down. You're at almost midfield. Rams should have lost. Horrible coaching calls. I agree. So just mirrors Dak look like the commands in that. Yeah. Bad pass. You got to catch that. You got to catch that. All right, so Rams win. We got about 12 minutes before the other game starts. So I'm going to end this stream now so we can get ready to jump right into the other one. I want to go to the bathroom and all that stuff. So I'm going to end this stream right now. We'll be back in about 12 minutes, 11 minutes for the game tonight. Rams win. Great game. No doubt about it. With that, I will see you guys shortly.
2 minutes to go. You have plenty of time.
Come on.
Oh, shit! Dad! No!
It's over. It's over. This game is over. Cut it off. It's over.
Fuck.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay.
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak.
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott. Trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb. Trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb. You tried to defend the CeeDee Lamb. You got to give it to CeeDee Lamb. God. It's over. It's over, Dak. Put Trey Lance in the game. Trey Lance can't do worse than you.
I'm an idiot because I buy into this shit. Because here's the thing. I am a grown-ass man. And I talk the talk. It is killing me.
I feel it coming. I feel like it's going to take Jerry Jones taking. Cut it off. It's over.
Fuck.